Hi everyone, I'm humbly Anna Anders here on this YouTube channel. Today is November 19th, 2017, and I'm here standing here in my kitchen, and I wanted to share this video with you guys. So just wanted to touch base. I'm going to take my hat off. See my messy hair? Take my hat off and take my glasses off too. I can't see into the camera. I can see like blurry stuff, but I'm going to set this stuff aside. But what I wanted to say is I wanted to touch base with everybody. I usually shoot my videos in my dining room, but there's not enough light in the dining room, so I decided to opt for the kitchen. And that's kind of cool because, yeah, this whole situation is kind of bitchin'. I'm going to make it rhyme. How about that? So what it is I want to talk to you about is, number one, I am a food compulsive overeater. I'm a food addict. I go to a 12-step meeting called Overeaters Anonymous, and I'm a newcomer there, okay? I'm not an old-timer there. I'm a newcomer, but I'm an old-timer to other 12-step meeting rooms and venues, if you will. And so I actually did Food Addicts Anonymous one time, and you had to stay away from sugar, flour, and wheat. And I did it, and then a traumatic event happened in our family. That would be the Cleveland abduction story. And then when that situation broke out, I kind of just threw all my recovery meetings like in the backseat of my life, you know, and I just relapsed on my food stuff back then. But I was my smallest weight ever and felt my very best physically, biologically, spiritually, you name it. I felt it, and it was great. But now what I want to talk to you about moving fast forward here on November 19th, 2017 is this week I got sick. I got deathly sick. I got deathly sick Monday. I was my off day from work, and I was laid up in bed all day with my leg hiked up. You know, my other half had to bring the cushions from the couch up, and I'm squinting to see what time we got on this video. But anyways, so I was trying to like accommodate myself and to see what the hell was going on with my leg, because all of a sudden, you know, it was like I couldn't even walk with it, and I didn't understand it. So, and while I was laying in bed on Monday, the only thing that I could attribute it to was a thought came to me like, oh my God, I remember what happened. I was at work, I went to turn this wheelchair, and I felt like a muscle pull in my leg. I mean, it felt like a pull, kind of a tear sensation, and it hurt like hell. It got my attention. But at the same time, I immediately dismissed it because I was so damn busy at work, you know, working with this individual. So I wanted to get my job done, and that's how I work, and that's how I roll. So I dismissed it, and what happened was, over time, it got progressively worse, to the point that I was actually dragging my leg. Kara, come here for a minute, hon. I want you to be in the video just to verify this. So, and because later on I might need it to make reference to it. So anyways, here's my other half. You have to step in a little bit, hon. But here's my other half now. Was my leg dragging, hon?
Yes.
And did you, the other morning, I think it was Wednesday morning, you literally had to hold both my hands to walk me to the bathroom. Is that right, hon? I was in that much extreme pain. Guys, so what happened Monday was I was laying in bed. Carrie brought the couch cushion up, like I said, to jack up my bed, so I could elevate that leg, because I thought, man, I just need to get it to get the swelling down and also to get the pain the hell out of it. But I thought I would Google and research some stuff, and I did, and I found out, for me, okay, because I know my body, that it was cellulitis. But I was like, why the hell would I have that? But then I remembered, oh, remember when you turned with that wheelchair and something pulled in your leg? You can have an inside tear of tissue, and it could cause it and become an issue. So, and that's exactly what happened for me, and I know that. Anyways, so I was trying to troubleshoot my issue Monday all day, and I was Googling and YouTubing, and I found out that turmeric, ginger root, just all kinds of neat things to take and do for your body, and even to do a turmeric and a help me here, coconut oil rub on the affected area too, because our skin basically is like a giant envelope filled with pores. So, you know, it takes in all the chemicals that we are exposed to, and the germs too that we are exposed to on a regular basis. So for some reason I ended up with this in my leg, and I gotta tell you, it shocked the shit out of me on Wednesday when I had to call for my other half to ask her to cry out to her to let her know I couldn't even walk to the bathroom, and she held both hands. I felt like I was in a fucking nursing home. So and I mean, it was debilitating, and it was humiliating, and it was crazy making. But anyways, that same Tuesday it was that I went to the doctors, and actually, ironically and coincidentally, and there's no coincidences in life, when I was walking into the medical center, I heard a young lady say, "Hi, Mom," and I thought, oh, she saw her mom. And it wasn't somebody that saw their mom, it was my daughter who saw me, and I was like in so much pain, I was limping and gimping and stuff, and she's like, "Mom, what are you here for?" And I told her, and so I said, and matter of fact, I said to her, I'm sorry, Kara, I sent her a text message. Then I asked her to please, because once I was in the exam room, she said, "Mom, are you still here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "Could you come in here with me with the doc?" So, you know, the doctor wanted to say that I had a blood clot. And, you know, very nice doctor from India. And I just totally was like, you know what? I don't believe that for 1 minute, and I'm going to diagnose myself continually as being lower leg cellulitis internally. So she got the ultrasound that she ordered on me, and I got to tell you, don't I have a beautiful bruise on my leg from the ultrasound, from my kneecap on up my inner thigh, because it's that fucking painful. Sorry for the F-bomb, but painful as hell. So, yeah, evidently no blood clot, and I was right. And so she finally, after, you know, me going like this, she finally wrote out the script for me, and I've been taking the prescription. And Carrie, have I been getting better, hon?
Yeah.
So I've been getting better, you guys, but I'm not all the way there, because I even just told her a little bit ago, I complained that my leg was hurting even still now. Mm-hmm. So my prescription is running out. And what happened was I went to the same setting, medical setting, to go back, and I explained the situation to the people at the facility there, and I wanted to let them know I'm running low on these antibiotics, and I'm concerned because I would like to have it extended because I'm seeing positive results from this condition. Anyways, long story short, what happened was Carrie and I went, and we ended up getting a nurse practitioner. And I got to tell you, do you believe that she listened to your other half, Carrie?
No.
And do you believe she was professional?
No.
And do you believe that she was like just being adamantly putting her opinion out here to me?
Yeah, she was describing her situation and putting it on
me.
Anna's.
Now you got to understand, people, this was a morbid, obesely nurse practitioner that came hobbling into the exam room to examine me.
Well, she wasn't hobbling. She had a boot.
That's what I mean, hon.
Boot cap.
She was wearing her little boot thing, so she was hobbling some care. Mm-hmm. I mean, with her shoe boot. I mean, how can you not hobble? But she was hobbling, and when she came in, and as far as I'm concerned, I was like, I told her what I thought it was, cellulitis, and I just needed to have an extension on that antibiotic. And she said, no, you have a sprain or torn muscle. Sprain or torn muscle is what she said. And I was like, excuse me? You're not even listening. Matter of fact, she had hearing aids in her ears, and I said, you're not even listening to me. And then I just kind of went activist on her at that point, saying, of course not. You can't hear me because you're with your own issues here. So how can you hear me and heal me? So I ended up doing a little activist stunt. But long story short, people, I just wanted to touch base with you today. I'm doing a lot better than I was. And I'm taking the medicines, I'm feeling better, but I still know that I need an extension on this antibiotics. So now I got to go back for a third time to the doctor's office, quite possibly tomorrow. I'm going to try and call the physician that gave the prescription originally and see if she'll give me a refill on it. Hopefully she will, and if not, maybe I can even call my private practice physician and see if Dr. Boutros will do that for me. I don't know. But I wanted to talk to you guys and tell you that, you know, a lot of what we consume as consumers in our bodies will harm us. It will harm us. And not only the food that we consume unknowingly, but the pills that we take too. Because I was on blood pressure medicine, right, Carrie? And my blood pressure medicine, wouldn't I complain that it would make me feel sick? And so I've been working steadily, you guys, of working out at the YMCA. Is that right, hon? In the pool, doing water aerobics. I mean, I do like 100 jumping jacks in the pool. I can do all kinds of shit. Sometimes she says I overdo it. Well, right now, as I'm healing from the detoxing of the sugars, the refined sugars, you guys, because that's what's killing us all here in the United States of Illuminati-ness, what I want to say is I can tell that my body is a little bit confused, the muscles and stuff. And I said to Carrie just a little bit ago, of course my muscles are confused because I was working out at the Y. I was consuming refined sugars, and I'm aging and then trying to detox right now. It's like, what the fuck was I thinking? What kind of results did I think I was going to get? You know, so basically I was dragging around my toxic being with all my fluffiness, if you will. And so I know I'm getting out of my own way and out of my own denial about all this. But people, I want you to research for yourselves and for your own family's well-being, refined sugars versus unrefined, original, organic sugars. Because the sugar industry was created by the Illuminati ones. I know you hate to hear that, but the Illuminati ones they're the big keepers of secrets, especially when it comes to corporations. Big Pharma, okay? You don't know where the hell those pills are coming from. You don't know what they've manufactured those pills with. And so the same goes for food. I mean, these days, Nestle Corporation, you know, everything's a big secret. Well, if it's so damn good, why does it all have to be a freaking secret, okay? Let's put that out there first. So that's what I want to say. Right now, exploring some videos, and I'm doing more research for myself, you guys, and I'm learning that I need to transition into changing my eating habits even a lot more. So I need to increase the pH in my body, eat more alkaline foods. I'm watching Dr. Sebi's videos. I like what I see on his videos. I've already shared them with Care here. And even for her mother, because you saw that part of it. What did it talk about? What happens to the brain? For Alzheimer's, right?
Right.
So what it is our
mucus on the brain.
We start collecting mucus in our body biology, if you will. We start collecting mucus, and the same with the brain. The brain accumulates mucus from eating corrupt food. So now, do you think corrupt Wall Street is going to tell us this, folks? No, they're not. So what I want to shut down this video with one thought. I want you to think about this. You're looking at a woman here who's alive, physically, biologically. You're looking at another woman who's biologically alive. We are alive human beings. So I thought about this week. We haven't been consuming live food. We've been eating a lot of dead food. So how is dead food can help these live, living human beings? So I think Dr. Sebi was right on the target with saying how we need to go back to eating plant life and plant foods and stuff, organically speaking. He didn't say the word organically, but Grandma Anna's going to throw it in there because genetically modified food will kill us. It will give us cancer, and it will not raise our pH. And so that's what I want to say. You want to add anything to the video, hon? Sorry to drag you in here. I know you're tired, babes, but this is it. I'm humbly Anna Anders on the YouTube channel, and thanks for the prayers and the support, everybody. And we're trying just to live trudgingly and humbly one day at a time. So happy Thanksgiving from our family to your family. You want to say anything?
I'm done.
She's done too. See you later. Bye-bye.